Hello, welcome to episode 161 in the Datapack and Resource Pack tutorial series, version 1.2, 1.4. Nice and quick. We're making a custom elytra texture. Now, for this, we only need a resource pack. I do have a data pack, but that's just so I can upload it to Planet Minecraft, and it is just running one command. So let's start with the function and give myself the elytra. Now, you can see I've got a nice sort of a blue elytra. If I put it on, there we go, we've got a nice sort of blue elytra. And just in case you've forgotten what the original elytra looks like, there we go. So we can see we've got my nice new blue one, and we've got the old grey one. And you can make as many different colours as you want. No problem at all. We don't need any mods. We're just going to be using a resource pack. Let me show you what's in the data pack first. So inside the data pack is literally a function that's running this command. That's it. We can take this command, copy it, and we can just run it in chat if we want. And same thing. Okay, so that's all the data pack is doing. It's just running this command in chat. We'll have a look at that command a bit later. Okay, let's set up the resource pack. Now, I've emptied my resource pack and I haven't reloaded. So if I do a reload now, I'm expecting my custom textures to all break. So let's do a reload. Yep, there we go, it's broken. And what happens if we put it on? Literally nothing, we can't even see it. Okay, so let's fix these problems. Not by pressing that button. Okay, right, let's shrink it down, and let's get rid of the data pack. As I say, just running that command, you can run that in chat. We do not need the data pack. I would open options, resource pack, open the resource pack folder, and that is going to take me into the resource pack folder, funnily enough. If it didn't, why did they call it that? And I'm going to drop down, well, here we go, here's the resource pack folder, so this is where it would open. Inside there, I've made myself a resource pack folder, but before that, I'm just going to drop down into Minecraft, and I'm in version 1.2, 1.4, so let's open up that version, because I want to look at how the vanilla game makes it. I've got no notes for this one, so hopefully we can remember. I'm going to open up the jar file with the archive program. Okay, and that's what we're going to be using as our reference. Let's go back to the resource pack. So I've got my folder. Inside the folder we've got the pack MC meta. Let's have a look at that. There it is, same as usual. Close that. We've got the pack ping, which is the picture, which is that picture there of my face. Okay, now we've got assets. Inside assets, we've got my namespace, and inside my namespace, we have nothing. Hence the reason nothing is working. Okay, let's pop over to the vanilla jar file, and we're going to be working with the resource pack. If we're doing stuff with resource pack, we want to look into assets. Okay, assets, Minecraft namespace, and we're going to pop into items. So let's recreate the folders as we go. So we've got an items folder. Let's do new folder items. And from inside items, I am going to grab the elytra.json. Let's put that in there. Okay, no problem. Now, should we edit them as we go, or should we just copy them all in? I think I'm going to copy them all in first. Okay, so we've done items. Let's drop back. Now, I'm going to need, so this is going to be elytra. This is going to point to my model, so we're going to need the models directory. New folder, models. And let's open that there. And we've got blocker item. Well, we're going to be doing an item, so we need a new directory. Let's call it item. And let's look for elytra. Ooh, we've got two. Okay, we've got elytra and we've got a broken elytra. Okay, well, we'll have both of those. Cool. Let's drop back. So now we've got items and models. And now we need some textures. Let's go into textures. Let's create the folder, I suppose. New folder, textures. Now we have to make sure we get all the textures. Oh, where do we go now? Okay, so we've got item. Let's look in there. Let's make a new folder. Item. And let's look for elytra again. We've got two. We've got the elytra PNG and we've got elytra broken PNG. Okay. And that makes sense because in game I do remember if you break it, it looks a little bit crusty and broken. Cool. Let's drop that back down to textures because we also need to go into the entity folder. So let's do new folder, entity. And let's go in there, entity. What are we looking for? I think we're probably, it's like a piece of armor you can wear. So it's probably going to be equipment. There's equipment. So we'll go in there and we'll create that folder as well in our pack. Equipment. And then we've got wings. So let's go into equipment and we'll make a new folder called wings. And we've got elytra PNG. Okay, now this one is the model for when you're wearing it. And if we drop back to textures, item, elytra ping, elytra broken ping, these ones are the textures for when you're holding it in your hand or it's in the inventory. Okay. Now, let's do done. All we've done is copied the stuff in. That's all we've done. But let's do a texture reload. Okay, let's see what happens. Fantastic. Okay, it's looking like the default elytra. Now, what command were we running here? So let me just take away this end bit of the command because we're not going to deal with that bit yet. We're just going to deal with the beginning bit. Okay, give s Minecraft elytra, so give the executor an elytra, and we're changing the item model to IDYT161RP elytra. Okay, let's go and have a look. That's going to go into items. It's going to go into elytra.json, and then it's going straight off to Minecraft. So it's looking here. On condition broken, if it's not broken, go to elytra in Minecraft. And if it is broken, go to elytra broken in Minecraft. Okay, let's change that. So it's using my files instead. IDYT161RP. What have I done? We only want to change the namespace. IDYT161RP. That's my namespace. You can just see it up there. My namespace. Let's copy that. Copy. And let's put it down there as well. Okay, so I don't want you to use Minecraft model. I want you to use my models. Okay, let's save that. Let's just do a little reload. Nothing's changed. Okay, well, we wouldn't expect anything to change because now what it's doing is it's saying, okay, I'll use the models from IDYT161RP. So it's going into models, it's going into item, and it's finding these two. And it's going, okay, well, now it's going off to Minecraft. We want our namespace, please. So we'll copy that one. Copy. We'll save that. And we'll change the broken one as well. And we'll save that. Okay, we'll do a little reload. And it still looks the same. Well, that is because it's using my textures, item, and they look the same as the... Okay, so we don't want that. Let's open with GIMP. It's free, so we should. And let's just open the other one as well. Let me shrink that down just to open the broken one too. Okay, so we've got two. Now, all I'm going to do for these is I'm going to switch their mode to RGB. And I'm going to colorize them. Let's go. Broken is going to be that sort of strange orange color now. Fair enough. And image mode RGB. And I'm going to colorize this one. If it's not broken, then you can be, purple. We'll have a purple. Okay. And let's overwrite. And for this one, we'll overwrite. So you can use whatever editor you like, but now you can see my elytra here is purple, and when it's yellow, it's broken. Now let's try a reload. And my elytras are purple. Cool, okay, so that bit's working. Let's put it on. It's still invisible. Okay, why is it invisible? Well, let's edit our texture anyway. Well, let's make it visible first. We are missing something. Let's look at the vanilla files. We are missing, we need this equipment folder. Let's add that equipment folder. Equipment. Let's open that one. And in here we should have, there's an elytra JSON. Let's copy that. Okay. And let's have a look. Okay, so it's using Minecraft elytra. Okay. Now, that's probably not going to affect the ones I've got, because we've already made them. So let's make some fresh ones. Let's do give at s elytra, and we're only going to change the item model. IDYT161 RP elytra. Cool, it's purple as we would expect. Let's, hey, go away. Let's put it on. Oh, okay. It looks normal, but we haven't gone into textures, entity, equipment, wings. This one looks normal. Let's edit this one. Now you'll see we have another step to do after this as well. But let's edit this one. Let's give it some sort of random color. Now, what should we go with? Colorize. What have we got right here? Red. I think that's pretty clear that it's changed. Let's overwrite. Okay. Right. Let's do a reload now. Will it change? I tell you it won't. No, it's still normal, but it looks different in my inventory. Okay, and the reason for this is the only thing we've done is set its item model. So that is changing what it looks like. It's not changing when it's in our inventory. It's not changing what it looks like when we're wearing it. To do that, we have to use the equipable component. Now, can I remember how to type it off the top of my head? Equipable. Oh, it'll also fill that bit for me. Okay. And I think we need a slot. Right. Well, let's have a look at why it's not happy already. Is it because it's not got all the data in there? Slot. So when we're wearing it in our chest, there we go, it's happy now. When we're wearing it in our chest, then asset ID will be IDYT161 RP elytra. Still purple in the hand. But if we put it on, it's not red. Did we reload the texture pack? We did. Okay, have we made a mistake? Let's go back to our directory and let's look in equipment. Let's look at our elytra JSON. Uh-oh, we didn't change the namespace. It's still using the Minecraft namespace. Okay. IDYT161 RP elytra. Now that texture is going to come into textures. So this time we're doing an entity. It's going to go into entity, equipment, wings. So now we've changed it to our namespace. It'll hopefully be using this one. Let's do a little bit of a reload. And now we have a red elytra. Cool. So let's get the command up. In fact, this will be easier if we look in here. We use the item model to change what it looks like when we're holding it in our hand. And then we change the equipable component. We set the slot to chest because that's where we wear the elytra. And then we say, use the asset ID from my resource pack. And that changes what it looks like when we're wearing it. Now, that's only one. You can make as many as you like. And should we have a go? Why not? We're basically done. I think you know what we're doing. But just for the fun of it, and to help myself learn as well, let's see if we can recreate another one. So we've got one called elytra. I reckon I like to start with items because that's where the command goes. And I'm just going to copy, paste that. And I'm going to change its name to elytra 1. And I'm going to go in there. So you might want us to have elytra red, elytra blue, elytra green, elytra rainbow. I'm going to call this elytra 1. This time use the model from elytra 1 and elytra broken 1. Let's save that. Close that. So we've done pointing to the new models. Let's make the new models. Let's copy that one and copy that one. And our new name was 1. So let's change both of these. Oh well, we'll just type it elytra 1. Let's edit them. Elytra 1, that's the texture you're going to look for. And you're going to look for elytra broken 1. Let's save those. Save that one. Let's go off to textures. Item. Let's copy and paste both of those. Let's call these ones elytra 1. And this one, the copy, let's call elytra broken 1. Cool. We better edit those. Let's close these ones in here. No, we can get rid of that, thank you. We've already saved it. We've exported it. That'll do. Go away. Okay, we want the 1. Elytra 1, elytra broken 1. Oh yes, if I select both, it won't open them with GIMP, just to be awkward. So there's 1. Let's make it bigger. Let's open the elytra broken 1 as well. Let's make it bigger. Okay, let's change its color. We've changed its brightness. Well, that'll do. We're not testing this one anyway. There we go. It's a horrible grey color. Let's check this one. Colors. Colorize. You can go red now. Well, super bright red. Okay, let's overwrite. Overwrite. Has it changed them? Yeah, they look different. Okay. Let's look at our command. We don't want to change the asset ID. We haven't done that yet. Here, item model ID YTRP elytra. Let's go for elytra 1. We must have made a mistake somewhere. What happens if I put it on? It's red. It's fine when we put it on. Okay, let's see if we can track down our mistake. In our command, we are using the item model ID YT elytra 1. Now is our mistake that we just haven't reloaded the texture pack. It was. Okay, keep that in mind. You make a change, if you forget to reload, sometimes it's a problem. So now we've changed it, but it's still got that red color, and that is because the asset ID is the same. Okay, let's change the asset ID to elytra 1 as well. Give ourselves a new one. If we put this on, we'll expect it to be invisible. We can't see it. Okay, let's fix that bit. So let's go into equipment. Elytra, let's copy and paste that. Let's give you a name. Elytra 1. Open that. Let's say you're looking for elytra 1 now. Let's save you. Let's drop down. Let's go to textures. Let's go to entity. Let's go to equipment. Let's go to wings. Copy, paste that. We called it elytra 1 just now in that last file. Elytra 1. Let's open that so we can change it. Open with And let's just go for some random colour that we know is different. Colorize. We haven't had a yellow one. That'll do. Overwrite. Go back. Now we are wearing one at the moment, just pointing to an invalid model, so it's not displaying anything. If we reload now, we cross our fingers. We don't have fingers. We're in Minecraft. We cross our stumps. There we go. And now we've got our... Don't do that. Now we've got our sort of yellow one. Okay, so you can make as many as you like. You just have to set up those files for them. Remember that the equipable part, let's look in the Datapack again because it's easier. Remember that the equipable part is what controls what it looks like when you're wearing it. And the item part is what controls what it looks like when you're holding it. Now, we don't have to have it look like an elytra. Obviously, you could make it look like anything you want. For instance, let's just edit this command here and say item model. Well, let's take all of that out. And if we don't specify namespace, it should default to Minecraft. But we'll put Minecraft anyway. And let's just say Nether Star. There you go, we've got a Nether Star, which I can now wear as wings. How silly. Anyway, there we go. Custom elytras. Take care. Have a great day. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.